Welcome, friends. It's me, Peter Yang, publisher of Final Strike here to do an interesting video today. We're watching. I'm going to be doing some commentary for a recent tournament match that's happening for Final Strike, going on for the June Discord here. And this game is going to be basically watching a video of Jonesy between two prolific players within the Final Strike community of Jonesy versus CaptainZachavius. But yeah, no, I'm excited to kind of like see what competitive Final Strike looks like, and I think this is kind of a big deal for me because I recently just got back from Origins, where I saw a 1900 ranked chess player play Final Strike and demolish the table, and it was fantastic to kind of see how a high level player, a high level analytical player, could really make deep thought decisions and think like 2-3 steps forwards and like look and like find the solution of like, oh, if I make this decision now, 2-3 rounds or 2-3 potential rounds down the line, I can line myself up for the Final Strike. And you'll never believe it, but a chess player is good at doing such things. So, but I'm excited to see this match. I'm not gonna jump too hard because it is gonna be a 48-minute video here. So let's just jump right in, and I'll give color commentary to my thought process as Jonesy just gives us a nice intro rolling into it. So let's just go.
What's up everyone, I'm Jacob, also known as Jonesy, and in this video, I play the indie deck building game Final Strike on Tabletop Simulator.
Oh.
The goal of Final Strike is to earn the most glory by getting the final killing strike on enemies, and by converting their blood or damage counters into glory at the end of each act.
Fantastic.
This game was part of a 14-person tournament on the Final Strike Discord where I was given the 11th seed because, well, I hadn't ever won a game of Final Strike before, despite being in some close games. Up against me is Zach, the designer of a different indie game, and we were joined by a spectator, Lane, to watch and help us with any rules questions because, well, Lane knows a little bit about Final Strike. But before we find out if Zach crushes my hopes and dreams of ascending to become the #1 Final Striker in the world, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified every time I put out a new video.
Oh, this is
now
fantastic.
let's jump into the game.
Right off the bat,
Shuffle the
great video, great introduction. Holy crap, that's just quality, top notch, top quality content.
Alright, so we have the Dark Dryad.
Oh, and he even like highlights zooms in on the bosses.
The Relic Thief.
Fantastic. Oh, this would be a good match already. I'm intrigued.
And the Dungeon Master.
Ooh.
Well, this is gonna be an interesting game.
Yes, yes. I like this lineup.
Nice. All right. Plants. Okay. Relic.
So we're gonna go ahead and get set up
you
here.
want
I'm
odd
just
or
gonna set up and go right into Act 1 here. There's gonna be some banter, but we have some standard builds. What do we got for weapons? Oh, I should actually take a look at the weapons. Let's look at the
I guess
market
I've been
set.
pretty busy the last month and a half.
Oh, so okay. So also, this is gonna be some new content that a lot of people who haven't been following along in the Discord. We're gonna be introducing some spells here. Spells
I totally
are gonna
missed
be
the
in
conversation
face
when
up.
they got changed from potion.
Oh, shh, we're not talking about potions. I'm gonna mute this briefly to talk. Oh, actually, no, I'll put it in
Is
the
that
background.
super recent?
Yeah, it's pretty recent.
Yeah.
It's about maybe month and a half old or so.
Yeah, you go lame.
Wow, I'm lame. I guess I've been pretty busy the last month and a half, so.
Yeah.
So the quick rundown on spells. Actually, Lane, you probably say something.
And it's also like not a 100% for surezies thing, because it definitely adds a lot more potential for disruption to the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's been pretty popular so far. Potions were amazingly powerful.
Yes,
like you would
very
get
much
into any sort of game with like higher level people, and it would just be like whoever had the most potions or the first potions would win. So this is a little balance change basically.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I like it.
And what's the, like, mechanics-wise, what's the difference?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes, like,
basically,
teach us.
some cards in here, like Sword of Sorcery, will say gained, cast the next spell. Whenever that happens, or this one has dropped, cast the next spell. So whenever that happens, you'll
Can I
go
turn
over
this up
and
higher?
the rightmost spell here.
Oh yeah, what am I
is the
doing?
next one.
Thank you.
So
I was
you
like,
would
what's going on with my
cast Emberlight.
video?
To cast it, you would do whatever it says down
Oh,
here.
much
it
better.
should say cast for all of them. I guess Emberlight says played, but you would do what it says, and then you'd move it over to the trash, and then spells flow left to right. So you would push this over. Tidespout is now the next spell, and you would take this and flip over the next one from the top of the deck.
Okay, so we start? Are we good?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh yes. So for those of you who have played the convention version of the game, I normally play with a 9-card deck to help speed things up. But in the official version of Final Strike, we're looking at making 11-card decks just to slow down the pace of the game.
Kablamo.
Yeah. I do like this market so far though. We have a little Skylands. Oh god, I don't know what that 4 is on the top of my head.
Okay.
But we'll get to that point here. I'm a big fan of the...
I'm going to play a short sword discarding a pike.
Yes.
Very nice.
Pretty standard openers here. I was holding 3 magic hammers. Is he going to go for the triple?
Let's do...
Hello, Zach. He's going to go for the battle axe. Go for the battle axe, Zach. Like I know you want it.
The pike into a fine spear.
Oh, you proved me wrong. Oh, are they playing? Oh, that's right. We're playing mixed mode. Oh, that's right. Maybe we should have watched the setup. The mixed mode, for those of you who haven't played, is going to be
Dragon Fang. Okay.
That the markets are going to be a combination of 2 cards
magic
on every
hammer
pile,
for 1,
and make it
and
randomized. So the top card,
my pike
the card
into
underneath is going to be
a
different every
battle
single
axe,
time.
which goes to my hands.
Yeah. So okay, so you went for the battle axe, and I think it's a powerful play to swap
short
out.
Sword, discard.
It's always good to be different than your opponent.
Another short sword. Till 2.
Yeah, Tidehammer is a very powerful card. I've seen it because the fact that it basically allows you to forge 2 steps. It effectively goes diagonal if you're planning to use it on a single card, but if you're able to like tide it out with like a pike in the field, you can grab a nice battle axe in addition to constantly be forging upward. So you could always tack into those 4s without having to do too much work.
I'm going to magic hammer for 1 and upgrade my other magic hammer into this tide hammer.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a big fan of tide hammer. I like the tide hammer a lot. Yeah, like I said, the shuffle effect on a tide hammer is so unsuspectingly good. Like it's bad on for your other base weapons, but if you just sneak in a pike there,
yes,
it's fantastic. Oh, tide hammers based off the Vine Elementals would also be really good. Yeah. Oh, do it. Oh no, you're holding a battle axe. Never mind. I take it back. Pike him. Pike the Vine Elemental. Shuffle away the tide hammer. Get that battle axe.
I do 1, 2.
Is he gonna try to reload his vine spear? Or upgrade? Yeah.
I'm gonna forge.
Yeah.
My magic hammer into
the tide hammer as well.
A shadow hammer.
Shadow hammer? Oh no, yeah, because it's different. This is mixed mode.
So I shuffle a card from my field into my deck. I'm gonna shuffle my vine spear.
Yeah, seems good. Yes, right. I keep forgetting this is a mixed mode tournament, which means you are less incentivized to build a deep strategy, and it's more incentivized to be flexible.
Short sword, dropping a pike.
Yes.
The Vine Elemental to take 2 blood, and then I will shuffle in my Tide Hammer, which lets me forge something.
So good. Easy read.
So I will forge this. Wait. I will forge my pike into.
It goes sideways.
Let's just get another battle axe, which will go to my hands.
That was your only real choice, and that's okay.
Okay, I'm going to play the magic hammer. I'm gonna forge the shadow hammer into the arc hammer.
Ooh, an early arc hammer.
Hit the plant for 1.
Okay.
Playing the economy route.
Let me put a card into my deck. I'm gonna take the arc.
That's actually pretty strong though. Having a decent chance to redraw that arc hammer would be really big to just
I'm going to
into economy.
Pike the Vine Elemental for 3.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that was completely worth it.
Dead.
Even because you're giving up one
whole glory for that.
You're giving up 1 glory, but getting your arc hammer early,
and then
getting
I
it back
shuffle
early.
something back into my deck, so I will pick I will
Probably a hammer.
pick my short sword.
Also
Yes.
good. Also good. Yeah, I was gonna say, shuffling away that arc hammer is such a good economy play
And you're up.
because you'll get it that much sooner, and it's that much more likely to
Okay.
appear, and that's so worth it, even though your
What's
opponent
in
just
my
gets one
deck,
glory.
in theory.
That's totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, these carnivorous plants though, those are the those are the real money makers. So you actually be pretty careful about hitting that trigger. You probably want to set your opponents up for that, or set your opponent up to cause them to create the plants, because the carnivorous plants, if you don't know what they are going to be like, I think they either have 2 or 3 blood, but they have a passive.
I'm going to
reward.
magic hammer for 1.
Yeah, this is
and then
good. This is good.
upgrade. I think my other magic hammer into this shadow hammer.
Yeah, carnivorous plants have a passive reward on them that says if you have the most glory among players at the end of an act, you gain a glory, and that's every act. So over the course of 3 acts, it was really big.
Hammer for 0.
Yeah, see, I knew it. Oh, that's huge. That's pretty big.
This hammer
This is
into
going full economy.
an infused hammer.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. It's the Emberlight one. I thought it was gonna be dealing damage though. It's good. Cast the spell. Cast the spell. Forge upwards.
And let's see.
Those are some tough choices here. Because you could go for... I'd go for the Dragon Fang, but and not use the optional damage for it.
Let's do the oh, I gained it, so I cast the next spell right away.
Right.
So I can forge a card in my field.
Yes.
That seems good.
So that goes off right away. Or do I do the other forge first?
Either or.
When 2 things happen at the same time on your turn, you can choose which one you want to resolve, and then do the other one.
Yep. It's always player's preference, which is a really nice thing that we do.
Okay, so Arc Hammer, but the way Arc Hammer is worded makes me feel like I have to choose the 2 cards before the spell goes off. Is that wrong?
You should have done that. Yeah, right away when you play the Arc Hammer.
Yeah, that's
you should choose the 2.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so I'm still choosing, so the spell does not go off yet. In that case, let's do a...
Yeah, it's like a trigger on the side. Good editing, Jonesy. Big fan of you cutting down.
That's gonna go to my hand.
Oh, okay. And then you can do the.
And then I get the gained ability of the infused hammer. That goes off.
spell. Or you can turn infused hammer to cavalry hammer. Oh, do it. Do it.
Emberlight, forge a card.
I see that. I see that green hand. I see you, green hand. It's right there. Just do it. It's right there. I see you. Do it. Take it. Take it. It's so good.
I'm actually gonna fuse the infused hammer into the cavalry hammer.
It's super strong. Cavalry hammer got a buff recently, in that it can now knight in any direction, and the card you gain can go optionally go straight to your hand, which basically speeds up that.
Well, I'm going to summon
direction.
the things either way, so I will just battle axe for 4.
This is a really good play too, because it sets the enemy's health to 8.
I grabbed the wrong thing.
Or it sets the enemy's health to 7.
There we go.
So, granted, you still want to be fighting for the carnivorous plants, but this puts him in the lead.
Alright,
for blood? No.
2 carnivorous plants.
Oh, you're just short. You're actually behind by 1 blood. But it puts him back in contention for the lead.
2 blood each.
Yep. So that's actually really good to make sure that you don't fall too far behind, because those carnivorous plants, they get a lot of glory if you let your opponent get too far ahead on the blood count. So he's only now behind 1, and it's going to be up to Zach to play.
Let's do.
Yeah.
Short sword, dropping. Pike, actually.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna do 2 to a plant.
Well, he's actually out of short swords. Actually, I was gonna say, because if you look at the math, Jonesy takes the kill here. Zach can do a short sword. He has a shuffle now. Okay, so he could potentially draw a short sword, which would be really good for him. to set up the fact that both players have a battle axe.
Tide hammer, dropping a short sword. So I will hit this for 1.
Ooh.
And then I will also forge my pike
up. Okay, he's gonna try and. Oh, but no!
Into
don't
this
hurt the
dragon fang, which
don't
will then
the
deal
boss.
1 to everything.
With everything? Oh,
Nice.
that puts him tied for blood lead now. No, you
I'll
don't.
get this
He is in blood lead. I'm sorry, I miscounted. He is in blood lead, so that's actually really strong.
And that's my turn. I got to shuffle.
That seems good. And now he's
Okay.
putting Zach to trigger the next wave of carnivorous plants.
Oh, and I have a shuffle effect, so
It's
I
good,
can
yes.
forge something sideways.
Skylands is not bad.
I will shuffle my.
Skylands is pretty good.
We're shuffling everything. You're just forging something first.
Oh yeah, so Lane, this is a good question. So with the Tide Hammer, it's has a forge ability on shuffle, so I forge something that I'm shuffling into my deck. Is that correct?
No, it's
Yeah. So
yeah.
under the hood, the way that shuffling works in this game is so you would draw this card first. This would go into your hand, and then when you do the shuffle, you put cards into your deck one at a time. So you would put this into your deck, and then you would have that shuffled ability going on, and you can choose one of these cards that's still in your field
That's
to
right
to upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super technical. But this game's all about technicalities. People will ask that question, and they're like, yes, in the technical world, I'll shuffle.
I will
one at a time.
transform the Dragon Fang into a Skylance, which will go to my hand.
Yes, but you'll still shuffle because you needed to draw. This is important.
So then at that point, my Tide Hammer would be the only card in my deck now, although the other ones are still
What? No.
on the field. Is that correct?
No? Lane?
Correct. For a brief moment, that is the case, and then you complete the shuffle, so the rest of these go into here as well.
Yes, okay. For a brief moment. I was like, no, Lane, don't be crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna short sword, dropping a short sword.
Okay. So he's just gonna clean up one of the 2, 3? Is it 3 carnivorous plants that come
More
out?
planty friends. How about them
Yeah,
apples?
3 carnivorous plants. And they're all 2. Oh, they're all 2 bloods. Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to battle axe the
Boss? Oh, for
boss,
3
Dark
glory?
Dryad,
Oh, that's, of
and the
course.
axe.
Oh, you made a folly
Good
mistake.
call.
I didn't even see it. That makes perfect sense. Oh. I got way distracted about those way distracted about those plans. But yeah, both players had a battle axe in hand. So
Alright, so I got 26 blood.
see, that early battle axe made a
Because,
difference to secure the lead. Zach made a mistake
15.
on playing a short
Alright, so
sword
I'll
versus
gain
just a
1
magic
extra
hammer.
glory from my carnivorous plants.
Yep. But this is interesting in that there's still 3 carnivorous plants leading up into next game, next act, and that's a pyro staff hanging out at the gold 3 slot there. So the pyro staff is gonna be pretty hefty, just like gain it and swoop. But you're probably not gonna have enough time because the opponent's gonna just double
these
short
plants
sword.
go away for the next act, right?
I think they stay unless it's the final act.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that Skylance is gonna come in clutch. And this he just
So
chooses,
that'll go
chooses
away,
to
and then
photo.
we get
No, it's a trophy.
the Relic Thief. Right, and I just went.
Easy
So
cheesy.
yeah, I just went. So now it's your turn.
Oh yes. So Relic
I
Thief,
forgot to draw
they'll be taking damage. Looks like in this
This
case,
won't be
going
bad.
left to right. But Relic Thief says when on create, you put a glory on every 5th blood, and whoever takes that particular blood gains the glory on it instantly. In addition to, not instantly.
Fine spear.
Just kill the little blue.
I have to do that
Zach,
plate ability.
Zach,
don't I?
clean up your blood, Zach. You don't have that much blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do 2
Yeah, Flex is just fine.
to a little planty guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess I didn't delete all my.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have that much blood.
2 to the planty guy.
It's an important trophy,
Bada bing, bada boom. And can it shuffle itself?
of course.
It can, yeah.
Let's shuffle itself.
Nice. Oh, don't forget to grab the glory tokens they had from last round.
Oh yeah, you didn't actually score
The
out.
bigs are over
Uh,
here.
That's right. And it's 1 per 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
1 per 4.
So I had 15.
As long as it's
so
Act 2
it's
here.
one
Act
short.
2 in time bars? Act 3 being the longest. Oh, that's exciting. Let's
Okay.
see.
Draw.
Oh, it's also
and-
Dungeon Master, so yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to play a short sword, dropping a short sword, and also take out one of the minions.
Yep. Okay, so we have 2 to 3 in Zach's favor for blood minions here. Or it's not blood minions, carnivorous plants.
And you are up again.
This should be good. Should be good. Yeah, you can't deal 5 damage. So I would just absolutely just take out the
Play a
last
short
plant.
sword, drop a hammer, take out the other plant.
So he's currently up in
You're up.
blood, but wait a minute. Oh.
So at this
Jonesy
point,
should
I
be at
think
2
I'm just
2
going
blood,
to
right?
just battle axe the relic thief, since I'll get 1 glory anyways for the 4 blood I'm taking.
That's fair. That's a good logic. You also can't really play that cat and mouse game, especially because when you have
Yeah,
carnivorous
very
plants,
nice.
being ahead in the blood is
That's
very important.
cavalry hammer. One.
Oh, that's a
Right there.
that's a tasty cavalry hammer.
And I'm gonna turn my
Power staff.
short sword into
Power staff.
Skylance.
Skylance. Ooh, I like this answer. Yeah. Knowing that your opponent's got a big
I'm going
burst
to
card.
magic
That's
hammer
important.
for 1, and upgrade my battle axe into a
Bone
bone scythe.
scythe. Tony, this is for
So
you.
then
Tony.
I get a bone minion for extra blood.
Boy.
Bone
Is
scythe.
this
Tony.
yes, this is a bone minion.
I hope you're doing good, wherever you are, my friend.
That has comes in with 4.
Yes. This is actually going to be very nice.
Now it's my turn.
Yes, your turn.
Bone Minion's a very
Smack 'em with
valuable
the battle
card
axe.
for stalling.
Select these 4.
Yeah, but look at that. See, like being behind out of Act 1 is totally okay. Like the only act that deeply matters, or the last act that deeply matters, is always Act 3. The first 2 acts you get a large
So I'm going
section of your
to
points. About
shadow
like
hammer for 1.
it's about 40 to 50% of your score comes in Act 1 and 2, but so many more points come in Act 3.
And I'm
so.
going to forge my magic hammer into a foundry striker.
I like this. You're gonna stack those bone scythes on.
Which will then let me drop 2 cards.
Yes.
I'll drop magic hammer and short sword.
It's only 1 card.
And you are up.
We have a flashing steel on slot 2,
Tricky.
and we can go
Pretty sure you have a
Skylance.
Skylance.
He does. Yeah, good call. See, knowing your opponent has a Skylance is pretty big. They both have a Skylance, and they're both holding. I
I'm
think Zax
going
is holding his
to-
battle axe.
Vine Spear.
No, he played his battle
For
axe.
4.
Oh,
Taking
he's
these
going
4 and spawning the bodyguard.
in. Yes, I like this play a lot, actually.
And they each come with 11 blood.
Yep.
And I get to shuffle with this guy, so I'm gonna shuffle my battle axe.
Yeah. So this makes it so that whoever can burst down their bodyguard
Well, I was
is.
not expecting that, so I guess I will just skylance my bodyguard.
Oh no! Oh man, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this play.
I'm also gonna Skylance my bodyguard.
Okay. Well, oh, he drew his 4. Okay, he drew his battle axe. That's pretty big.
All right. On my turn, skylance goes off, so I take 7 blood.
Now the question is he gonna play his battle axe, because he'd be
All right,
up to
and then,
attack the boss.
Your turn, I guess your skylance will then go off, so you take 7 blood.
That's right.
Is Zach holding another 4? I don't think so.
Do
Is he-
we still get to play, don't we?
No, with skylance,
It ends your
deal
turn.
7 damage, you then end your turn.
Yes. It effectively
okay,
takes
that's
up
fine.
2 weapon plays.
Yeah, I can't read. You're right. Okay, go ahead.
All right, then I will battle axe my bodyguard.
Nice.
Oh, he's actually gonna be fine, because he has the bone minion if he needs to stall. I forgot about this.
will battle axe my bodyguard.
Okay. See, I don't know.
Now I have to shuffle.
Does Zach have another 4? Oh no, he had a shuffle. Oh, he could have drawn his.
I'm going to Tide Hammer the boss.
Oh,
for 1.
dude, no, man, This is where you play. This is where you gotta use that bone minion, man.
Upgrade.
This is a good time to play Tide Hammer, but you forgot about your bone minion. Your bone minion is right there. He's hanging out. He just hangs out.
Battle axe into an execution axe.
That's actually a great play. It is unfortunate he did not attack his bone minion because now Zach.
And that'll be my turn.
If he's holding the 4, is just gonna be like.
Assume you have a 4.
He just played his 2, and Zach just shuffled, so he had like 2 out of
Feels
6,
like a safe assumption.
or 2 out of 7. Option 2 out of 7 chance to have drawn one of the swords, and he doesn't clearly have a 4 because otherwise he just wins, right?
Executioners. You've got 3 left in your deck.
So the main thing to like memorize.
Wait, did I drop a card when I played my Tide Hammer?
You did not. It is a must too.
I don't think it did because
he did
I
not.
had the Skylance and the Battle Axe already out, and then I played that, so I should have one more card out.
Yep, this is true.
Yeah.
Alright, my mistake.
He draws a 4. Okay, good. He did it. Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting
okay,
idea.
So you have at least one more 4 in your deck.
He's got a bone scythe.
You have a 5 out of 7 chance of having it in your hand.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good calculation. See, all you need to do is remember where the 4s are, or where like the big combo damage pieces are, or what they are. I should say.
Gonna go for the... Yeah, what do we go for? Big money, no whammies.
He didn't draw it
We
though.
go for big money, no whammies.
Nah, he's going for the blood lead, right? I think that's the right play though.
Okay, I'm going to... Oh, that should be...
He went to the player's hand.
Magic Hammer, my Bone Minion for 1.
What?
And upgrade my Execution Axe
Oh, what a
into a
sickle.
Starfall.
And
And
cast the
with that
next
skiing, I can deal
spell.
2 damage up to 3
Oh,
different
and
things,
yeah,
so I'll
oh,
pick my Blood
that's-
Minion, and then the final boss.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Does he take the blood lead? He does. Does he take the blood lead? I can't
I'll
count.
gain 5 glory from that. How much blood do you have? I have 24.
What do you got?
I have 27.
27. Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, see, that's the.
I'll get 3
He fought
from my
pretty hard
plants.
to take that blood lead, so that's why he piked.
Oh, I guess I didn't get my 2 from the bodyguard either. Did you get your 2?
Oh, the 2 glory no, so I'll grab that.
Yeah, so he's a little behind with the loss of the boss, but taking the blood lead on that part got him 3 extra glory, which is
And I
got Zach,
gained 6 glory for my blood.
the extra lead he needs. I think that's pretty good. Leaving leaving the bone minion on 1 health is also super smart, because we're gonna be getting the Act 3, and Act is gonna have a lot of like high value minions.
And then single glories.
Yeah, so Dungeon Master, if you haven't played against Dungeon Master, will spawn every 5 health or so once he gets into his spawning mode. Little minions that are definitely not Dungeons and Dragons
turn, right?
based, but
Yes. Oh, I drew an extra card.
oh, boo, Judge.
Just
I
let
guess it means
me-
you lose.
There we go.
Judge.
There we go.
That's a shuffle. That's
Alright,
a shuffle
I'm
punch
gonna
right there.
start
When you
with
shuffle
the
up, and you have
cavalry
to
hammer.
discard a card at random into your
forge
deck.
my pike into a Leviathan Claw. That sounds fun.
Leviathan Claw is legit. That's actually gonna be super
And
good
deal
versus these Dungeon Master minions, though. You'll see as they come up
Okay.
here. Each of them again
I need
having
to
a special
double
ability.
check the adventuring minions since I only took a quick glance at them
Yeah.
before.
The cleric
Okay.
being very, very key. So we're at 20 to 17. Yeah, not far behind. This is a close match. This is a close game right
So
now.
I will Shadow Hammer my minion for 1 blood.
No! No! What are you
And I will
doing?
Upgrade
Jonesy, no!
my short sword diagonally into a vine sphere.
I mean, that's also an okay play, but this is not the time to kill off your dude. You have a Starfall! Go get some cool stuff. Go shuffle. Drop player short swords.
And then I will
Oh,
that's
this is what you're doing?
ability. All right, and then that's my turn.
Oh, yes, plate ability. Okay, that makes sense, yes. It's like, are you trying to tech into a tight deck? Vine Spearing out, like, itself, like, cycling Vine Spear by itself is always a strong play to always have a 4 in hand.
the boss.
But, yeah, Skyline's the boss, brother.
I will play Foundry Striker, dropping 2 short swords.
Yes. Starfall.
And then I can use a...
No, it's your gained.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But you could play the Foundry Striker and
Let me
drop
just
2
jump
cards.
in here. When you play Foundry Striker, you do have the option to activate its own gained ability.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I suppose.
But you just wanted the Starfall, and I get that.
I mean, if that's something that sounds interesting.
I would short sword here. And
you know what? Sure.
A part of me says short sword, drop a short sword, and just...
And then I'll just drop 2 short swords.
Yeah, that'd be the option. Tidehammer trigger.
Right, and then I will shuffle, so I have the Tidehammer forging again.
Definitely Shadowhammer to try and get the flashing steel, because you're gonna need extra points of damage to sneak in these. These minions are gonna be worth, as you saw earlier, worth 3 glory each, I believe.
I will forge a short sword into a pike.
That is a strange play, but I will allow it. No, I think the flashing steel would have been the better play.
Yes, your turn.
My Skylance goes off. I deal 7. Just all that. And I am passing the 25 and the 20 mark.
Oh, he's doing Cleric Fighter?
2 of these guys.
Oh, do it! Oh, the Cleric Fighter. Such a brutal combo.
So I'm going to spawn... Yeah? No? Is that a no?
Oh, no. I'm just saying whoa. Like, I haven't seen that before.
That was a whoa. That was
Yes,
a whoa.
yes.
Okay.
No, that is what we call the baller play here, because the Cleric Fighter will definitely, in a 2-player game, net you a lot of glory. This is the straight up I'm gonna catch up mechanic, and if you don't plan around this, it's gonna bite you in the butt pretty hard here.
That's an interesting combo there of minions that you dropped.
It certainly is.
Oh, it's so good. Zach coming out with that Skyline. I tell you, Skylines is good.
I will just Bone Scythe the fighter since I have to.
Yeah. But it's still good.
For 4, and then because of the cleave, I deal 1 damage each other monster. So I'll take a total of 6.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I think.
All right, my turn.
Whoa, that's a not
yes, your turn.
Count.
Cleric goes off, and I get a glory.
Yep, that's gonna be big. It's gonna be such a problem. But they will be catching up. They will constantly tick back and forth.
The big boss.
This is actually more poignant because of that early the early 3 glory from the first act boss. Would not have mattered as much because of this dramatic Cleric Fighter combo.
I'm going to Skylance the fighter.
That's still 2 extra glory that Zach's gonna be gaining off of this fight.
Very spicy.
Oh, Starfall.
I mean, it's at exactly 7 health, so I might as well, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty tasty, actually. And that's good. Worth 3 glory. See, so Zach could interrupt and play a weapon here to attack the fighter, which I think...
Start of my turn, the Cleric goes off again.
And I think that's actually a good play to, like, mitigate the amount of blood he's going to... Because Zach currently has the blood lead, so...
4.
Yeah, and I think maintaining that lead would be good, because, like... Granted, you get the kill, but he doesn't get the 7 blood.
I'll take that 3 blood in the fighter, so I gain 3 glory from him.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And I think Zach's aware that the Cleric is going to let him catch up regardless.
You do gain 1 more glory from the Cleric, again, since I just gained some.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is especially brutal in a 2-player game. The Cleric is like a...
And I will...
it's something that the player who is in the lead needs to be very conscious about. To be like, oh, I need to make sure I can kill the Cleric right away. So by like...
Forge twice.
by spawning the
Let's do,
what is it? The wizard, which allows you to drop 2s and deal
a
damage.
short sword
Would have been really helpful to be like, oh, now I can
into
flashing
a
steel.
Flashing steel.
Yeah. And taking a flashing steel away from your opponent would actually be pretty good.
Cavalry hammer into sort of sorcery.
Oh, you're gonna take the bolt away
Gained it,
too?
I cast the next spell. Which is
Oh no,
Tides
you're
Spout.
setting up the bolts.
Let me discard a card. I'm gonna discard Magic Hammer. So my 2 damage goes off. I get 1 and 2.
We fill up to 7
And I get to
cards.
spawn.
That's pretty big.
Spawn the wizard. Just gonna have 8.
No, you're not supposed. Don't do that. Play the rogue. The wizard's gonna give extra optional damage
then-
on the table.
Since I cast that spell, I get to refill up to 7.
Yeah, see, if he had turned the shadow hammer here, or from the previous round, turned the shadow hammer into the flashing steel, he'd be holding a flashing steel right now, which would be
Go ahead.
so much damage to be
Oh,
able
I'm
to
sorry,
play.
and I shuffled my Leviathan Claw.
Oh, that's
forgot
good.
about,
Yes. Good trigger. Good.
Shuffle Leviathan Claw and Flashing Steel.
Don't miss those triggers. They're very important.
So that's going to let me deal... Leviathan Claw deals 1 damage to any number of different monsters, so I'm going to deal 1 to each.
Oh, he's revealing he has the Leviathan Claw in their hand.
1. And then Flashing Steel is 1 damage to a minion.
And you're revealing you have the flashing steel in your hand too. Oh, come on.
Wizard.
Public information, guys. Public information.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna play Vine Spear and deal.
No, I mean, you do have to. You know he's holding the Leviathan Claw.
Cleric here.
All right.
And then I will shuffle in my Skylance into my deck.
There's a part of me that says you don't play the Vine Spear, and you still go for the short sword play here.
And that's my turn.
Dropping a Starfall to deal some
My turn.
damage.
Yep.
Gain glory from the cleric.
Even though you want the cleric dead,
Hmm.
you shouldn't be trying to set your opponent up for the final strike, because he can just play
Vine
that
Spear
Leviathan
for 4 on the cleric.
Claw. Ooh, see.
You got it.
Yeah. See, at this stage,
And it's going
if
to give
you...
me 3 glory for killing him.
Yeah, if you are holding your Vine
God,
Spear,
he
you
just
can
gives
force
and
your
gives,
Vine
doesn't
Spear.
he?
You can force your opponent's Vine Spear back into their deck, which is
I still have
detrimental
6
at
cards, so I don't get
times.
to draw any
Especially
more,
when he's holding a
but-
lot of... Or has potential for a lot of cool
Lane, have I
powerful
ever told you how
weapons.
good this game is?
Aw.
Not recently.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is...
You do seem to be real lucky with a bunch of close matches recently.
No, that's the beauty of this game, Lane. There's a lot of close matches. As long as you get like two decent level players next to each other.
Shadow
It's always
Hammer,
really
the
close.
Wizard for 1,
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
and then upgrade.
Going from 3 to diagonal. That seems good.
I think upgrade my Bone Scythe
It's diagonal
into
to
a
Pyro
Pyro Staff.
I like both plays, honestly. I think both plays are good here. Because he's holding a Starfall.
My turn?
Having the +1 cleave is strong.
Yes, your turn.
Alright, this is hard.
He
This is
could
tough.
short sword. Or like...
No worries. I need time to think about what I'm going to do on my turn too.
Because the lightning bolt, right? I'm pretty sure the next spell is lightning bolt right now. Which deals 3 damage to a target.
You know, this doesn't
What?
really help me.
You're gonna flex down or you're gonna flex up, right?
I'm just remembering that I played the Vine Spear and I did not trigger its ability.
Oh, it's a May. Oh, it's a must.
I'm supposed to have something shuffle.
You either do your own.
Oh,
or
that
do
would have
your
been
opponent's.
just itself then, right? Because that's the only card you have on the field.
It's any field.
Well, I can do yours.
Ha 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 ha. You
So it
could.
could have been your Pyro Staff or your Vine Spear.
Oh, but it couldn't have been the
Well,
Pyro Staff.
I just upgraded the Pyro Staff, so I guess it would have been the
That's
Vine,
right.
my Vine Spear.
Vine Spear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
So
is
do you
what
want me to
happens.
shuffle that back in?
It's a missed trigger. You missed your chance.
Yeah.
Judge.
Alright, let's do
It
that
just
one.
occurred to me now that Vine Spear can target other players' cards.
Yeah.
It's very important, actually. It's very important.
Like if the Pyro Staff was already there, that would be a good target, but it was not. So.
Yeah, there's no. This would have been like a
2.
a point loss, I think. I don't know. This is a punishment we need to put in for high level play or tournament play.
Casting the Tide Spout.
Like a judge call of some sort, if you will.
That goes under this. I discard a card. I'm gonna discard.
This is gonna be cool. I think this is gonna be cool.
Now, does that count as a drop for Wizard?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
When I drop this, I'm gonna deal 1 to the main boss.
That seems good.
And then this is gonna deal 1 or 2 to the main boss.
Oh, he's almost at that threshold for the last for the rogue.
And then I get to draw back up to 7.
Casting that spell is always very strong. Having 7 cards in hand is just a great place to be.
Alright, I'm going to Starfall the boss for 4, and with the cleave, it'll also deal 1 to the wizard minion.
This is interesting. I'm not sure why we would do this. No, you're setting up the final strike.
Also spawns the last minion, the rogue minion, which comes in with 9 blood.
Oh no, he's holding the 4.
That'll be my turn.
He's got the Leviathan Claw, right?
And then at the start of a turn, you drop a card because of the rogue.
Yes. He's got the Leviathan Claw.
It's true. I'm
so
gonna
sure.
drop
a 2 to deal 1.
drop a short sword. The wizard goes off. I'm gonna deal 1 to
Probably the wizard. I know you're thinking about the rogue, but
deal 1 to the rogue.
yeah. You said rogue, but I clearly know you meant wizard because you're gonna finish off the wizard. Right?
Yeah, let's just Skylance the big boss.
Oh, he's going for the game ender? Oh, I can't. All right. You got me.
Dang it, I was going to do that.
You got me so bad. Oh, you got me good.
I can't do that. I'm probably just going to lose.
Oh, you got me good. I just
But
piked.
instead, let me... Alright, so now I need to think to see if I can figure out a way to...
Okay. So you can't get the kill here, and at least not from what I
this.
saw on the board. You could start your turn, drop a short sword.
Alright, so first off, I need to drop something.
Yeah. Start your turn, drop short sword. Yes, this is very important here to get an extra point of damage off.
So I'll drop the short sword to deal 1 damage to something.
Oh, that's so brutal.
Okay,
you have
deal
power staff? Do 1 to the wizard?
1 to the wizard, I think.
Can you deal 2 extra? You don't have any other cleave in hand, though, is the problem.
Wait, I need to...
Are you going for the game to deal extra AoE damage? The Tide Hammer?
Oh, no, I can't... Actually...
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'd be 3.
I think this will work how I want it to. 1 to the wizard.
That's a lot of blood, actually. That's actually pretty good.
Play the Tide Hammer,
4.
dropping my pike.
Yes, deal 1,
So I'll
2.
deal 1 more to the wizard, and since it has cleave from my pyro staff, I
Cleave
deal
everything
1
else.
to...
Hold on. What's that? Wait.
What?
You dropped your pike. The pike does not let you deal 1 more to the wizard when you drop it.
No, so the pyro staff has the +1 cleave.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right.
So
he's right.
start a turn from the wizard. I discard the short sword and ping it for 1.
Yep, it checked
Discard
out.
short sword, ping it for 1.
And Tide Hammer,
is a...
the wizard for 1. And I also have to drop a card when I played it, so I just dropped the pike.
Yep.
Pyro staff gives it +1 cleave.
So cleave
I can deal
1,
1 more to 1 to the rogue and 1 to the dungeon master.
Yeah, that's about as good as you can get for what I could see.
And then I also get to forge a card.
Oh,
So
Skylance.
I forge the pike.
Yeah, Skylance is
Into a
always a
dragon
card you gotta be
fang.
careful about.
I just
Just
need the pike on
knowing
the
it
field. So now I
exists.
deal 1 to everything again.
Sure.
Yep.
I see.
That's about as good
And
as it
then I'll
gets there.
gain 3 glory from the wizard being killed.
Yep.
Oh, that is, gosh. As much as I enjoy Skylance,
And that's all she wrote.
I forget this play
Can you
exists
shuffle things
constantly.
that go
It's
off?
such a like, oh, that's
That
right. He
is
got a Skylance in Act
Oh,
1.
I do forge something else.
Oh, hold on. You're not gonna shuffle this turn, right?
Actually,
Oh,
I'm
you're
not.
right.
I have,
Yep,
I have
yep.
exactly enough cards in my deck to not shuffle.
Yep. You only
Okay,
shuffle
good
when you
call.
need to draw.
All right, thanks, Lane.
Good call. Good catch.
Sure.
Okay, so Skylance goes off. Big boss dies.
Oh.
I've been so happy to see that you guys have been exactly right about like 99% of the rules things. So great job.
Yeah. Great job, Lane. Intuitive design, fantastic
And
with verbiage.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Tally him up. I get 4 for killing him. Only 4.
I think that is it, though.
All right, whatever.
You're also,
But
they also
I
did a
have,
great job.
29 blood.
Yeah,
How many
dude.
do you have?
More.
Counting is hard. 1, 2,
33.
6, 5. I have 33.
Yeah.
Dang it! So you'll gain 3 extra glory because of your
Oof.
carnivorous plants.
That's so good.
Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, and it's 4. It's 1 glory per 4 blood. Don't help me. Don't help me. 8. I get 8.
Math.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
30? What is this? It's like it's good. It's really close. It's really
I'll
close.
take 10 and put 2 back.
It's like a total for 32, Jones.
Okay, what's the damage?
My glory total is 32.
35.
Looks like I have 39.
39.
35 to 39.
you got
That's
it.
the final strike mattered.
Damn.
Oh.
I
I
had my
was really
sky.
not sure.
Yeah. You see, I thought I had one more turn. I thought I didn't think the boss would go down to 7.
I
think
forgot.
miscalculated that.
I forgot he had the
So I
Skylance
thought you had to
too.
damage
He got me
it, and
good.
then I could Skylance it on my next turn. But I guess I was
Oh.
wrong.
He got
When
us
you put your
both.
Skylance, I'm like, oh no.
He
I
got
think
us
that's
both.
not
I
the
was
game,
also
but
I also
maybe
totally
do some
forgot he
stuff.
had the Skylance. Oh, it's
Yep.
okay, man.
Yep.
No.
mean,
I should have
you made a
remembered.
pretty good play considering.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I
it's-
think that Jonesy killing the fighter and like the last few like couple turns before that were all excellent. Thank you guys so much for letting me watch.
Oh my god.
Man, these how do the plants feel to you guys? I feel like they might be like a little on the strong side.
They
right now,
are.
giving out so many glory.
Yeah.
I think they are. I think they're definitely strong. I think if they were Act 2 minions, I don't think it would be quite as bad. But the fact that they're Act 1 minions and they have the chance to give glory all 3 acts, I think it makes them like definitely powerful. I don't know about like probably overpowered.
Yeah, I think that's such a good point. Maybe if there were like 3 or 4 instead of 5, like 5 just means that there's like up to 15 extra VP on the line for that.
Yeah.
It just seems
right.
like
Or having the plants die if the boss dies, like they're connected to the boss.
oh
That would
sure.
also be cool,
Oh
too.
sure, that
That's
makes sense.
thematic.
That might be
I do
interesting, too.
like that too. Yeah, good game, Zach.
Alright.
That was a really good game.
Oh man.
Yeah, I agree.
I enjoy this a
Skylancing
lot.
The boss to get out both the fighter and the cleric
That's
minions at
such
the same
a
time, that was
Awesome
brilliant.
play. I'm
Oh,
big
so
fan.
good.
It did not even occur to me that you could do that, and then I'm like, oh no, my lead is going to vanish.
Yep. That was
Yeah. Yep.
Zach pulled out
Yeah, I
some
was like,
crazy
you know,
Skylance
you can't,
plays.
You
Fantastic.
can't bring down that cleric before it catches me up, because of the guard.
So big.
Got to just let that ping a bunch of times. That's pretty cool.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and
god.
I guess,
Well
yeah,
played.
that really did backfire on my plane too, because like going into this, I'm like, there are a lot of like really awesome like silver 3s and silver 4s, so I was just gonna try to upgrade to as many of those as I can. And then with the fighter, it's like, oh no, I can't even attack the cleric with most of the cards in my hand.
Yeah, no, that's
So
a
just
that's
try
a
to
great
hit the
punish. It was a
fighter
great
as quick
punish.
as I can, and just hope I get there.
I was so surprised, Jonesy, that you didn't get the most blood in the last round, which I think would have been close to swinging the whole thing. Like, I thought that going for the pyro staff for the last fight made a ton of sense, and I was a little surprised it didn't end up pulling you ahead.
You see, the main thing I was debating is whether to go for the Phlegathon or the
Power staff, yeah.
the Phlegathon or the Pyro Staff. In hindsight,
Yeah.
I should have tried to go for the Phlegathon, because since the one minion was left on 5, I could deal 1 to it and then 4 with the card in hand. But then with his
The Vine
with
Spear, yeah.
Zach's, like Vine Spear shuffling back a
Yeah,
card,
knowing
I
your
would sort
opponent
of
has a
his
Vine Spear
stats.
makes your field
Like, in
effects that much
hindsight,
more
they probably
weaker,
wouldn't have been able
for
to
sure.
do that anyways, so I still probably would have had to go with the Pyro Staff anyways. And yeah, I feel like I was just like 1 damage short the turn after I played the power staff to like really like make a big play for what I wanted to do, since I didn't actually have any other 4s in hand besides my Skylance. But I was saving that for to hopefully get the big boss.
Yeah, no,
either.
everyone's
So like,
trying to say the
right
Skylance was set
at
up.
the end, all my I was just like really close on like getting things done, and it just didn't work out. But
all right, no, that's totally fair, man. Like that also got me, and I was keeping track of as many 4s as I could, and I completely forgot that they had a Skylance. So spawning in the wizard was super sneaky, setting this up here. Yeah, like what is it? At this stage right here.
Like if the pirate staff was already there, that would be a good target.
Yeah, like setting up the wizard for this exact position is being like, okay, I can letting the rogue pop out. So yeah, so like forcing your opponent to play the rogue. Hold on, was the mistake here? This is a tough read here. Yeah, so this is the tough read. Spawning in the rogue at this point in time, or so yeah, spawning in the rogue, setting him up at 7 makes it so that setting him up for 7. I think we just, by completely forgetting that they had the spear or the Skylance was a mistake here. But if you were a chess master, you would have not forgotten such things. No, I also want to critique, and I granted no played very well, incredibly strong, incredibly close match. But there's that instance in here, and when you have the chance to upgrade your what was it, the Shadow Hammer, right? Yeah. There's a point in time where you have an opportunity to upgrade the Shadow Hammer. Is it an Act 3 decision? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here there's an Act 3 decision where you could shuffle away, and have upgraded your Shadow Hammer to the Flashing Steel, and you had I would have loved to have cycle through your deck faster to get back your Starfall, and go through the spells a little bit quickly, which is actually something like a different avenue that Zach may not have been ready for, because that would have been like discard 2 cards with the wizard. If you had known what the wizard was doing, you could have done like a Flashing Steel, discard 2 cards, 2 discard the Starfall, 3 that's 5, and then discard another 2, 6. That would have been a 6 damage burst on something, and that would have been an extra sneaky play, which is an immediate 6, not like a delayed 6. So, but man, that would have been a cool play. That would have been like the, oh gosh, he stuck out the 6 damage. Got an extra kill in there. Yeah, but yes, 39 to 35. That is one final strike, and the Blood Lead would also make the difference too, because it would have been -3, would have been 36, and 35 would have been +2 to 37. So that would have been actually a tight tiebreaker. And yeah, oh my gosh, this was a good game. This was a good match. I'm so sad I took so long to commentate on this. But I just got distracted getting ready for Origins. But now that I've actually watched this video, I was like, oh god, it was a good match. I can't wait to see who wins the finale for Final Strike, the June championships. We have a little trophy that I'll make sure to put a picture in here in the post that I make for an update post Origins here. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video episode with me. If you enjoyed, feel free to give this wonderful person a subscribe. Jonesy here on YouTube. You can check it out. You can just YouTube the Final Strike tournament, hashtag Final Strike BG, hashtag Final Strike. And we look forward to seeing you guys support us as we move forward into the next series. So maybe Landon has been looking at maybe potentially doing some other tournaments. I know some other updates I owe you guys too are manufacturing things, which we'll still trying to make progress to what is the word I'm looking for? Manufacture and deliver the game by December, but as you know, it is just a 2-person team with Lane and I, so we're gonna try our best. But if we don't make it by December, we'll definitely deliver by 2024. That's no doubt. But I just was trying to be a little ambitious, and I understand that that's just kind of how it is with being a first-time publisher. Is I have big goals, but I have to be a little realistic in saying that we might not make it in December. But I will make it up to you folks. We're already talking about planning out some extra things, like putting in some extra content for you guys for the base game here. just so that you guys have a little things to talk about and explore with your rest of the community. So I hope you guys look forward to those updates. I hope you guys look forward to playing the game. And if you guys can't wait, again, Final Strike is available on Tabletop Simulator, so you guys can jump in, take a look at these other things. And I'd like to thank you again all for taking your time to support us. If you haven't already, take a look at our GameFound campaign. Late Backers is available too, so if you enjoyed the game at Origins, I know a couple of people, we got a couple of backers that came in through there. But oh yeah, always feel free to join us on Discord too. So links are online in the description below, folks. Thank you guys again so much. It's been a wonderful adventure publishing for a game for the first time for myself. Having done work for a couple other companies, it's a completely different feeling. Making a game with a friend and making a game under your own schedule. It's different. It's different when you're working with someone, and it's different when you're working for yourself. You know? Yeah. But it's a good kind of different. And with that, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you guys again so much. I can't keep saying it enough that officially saying that I am publishing a game is easily a dream come true. All right. Well, thank you guys. We'll see you guys in the next episode, hopefully sometime soon. Thank you. How many times can I say thank you? Thank you, thank you, thank you.